Okay, here we go. This is King's Cup Draft League Season 2. This is going to be our draft analysis, and as usual when I do these, I have my three now expert draft analysts. You can say hi and tell me what you want me to call you in this video.
Can you call me,
If you don't choose quick, I'm just going to call you Diarrhea.
no, I'm gonna do,
3, 2...
Candy canes!
Don't yell at the listeners. All right, so you're Candy Canes, and what do you want to be?
Banana.
Okay, Candy Canes and Banana, and then this little guy can't talk yet, so, anyway, he's like 10 months old. So, this is, again, an Ubers League. I'm not a huge fan. Hey, wait your turn. Oh, I see you were talking for the little guy. Okay. So this is an Ubers League again. I'm not a huge fan of the Ubers Leagues, but, you know, it's fun messing around. I wanted Mewtwo just because I know a lot of my friends who, okay, wait your turn or I'm going to call you Poopa. Okay, so, I wanted Mewtwo because I know a lot of my friends would be probably stoked for me to get Mewtwo, but Mewtwo went before me, of course. I don't know, I've always thought Zekrom's a cool Pokemon, so I went with Zekrom. This is my Uber. You're actually allowed 2 Ubers, but instead I had an interesting draft strategy this time, so I will talk about that more when I get there. So Candy Canes goes first this time, or you guys talking about poop, or you want to talk about Zekrom?
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats is, okay. Do you have anything to say about Zekrom?
He has wings and he's like darkish. I don't know.
Okay, what do you think, Bananas?
He has a little bit green. He has a lot of gray and wings.
Yeah, he does. Okay, so Zekrom was my Uber. Obviously, it's going to come to most games. So anyway, with my next pick, instead of going with a second Uber, I decided that I would draft. All right, hey, be quiet when it's not your turn. Man, it's like it is literally a circus. If you've ever spoken to me, I call it the circus. It is literally a circus. Anyway, hey. Okay, so anyway, instead of drafting a second Uber, I actually went with a strategy where I decided I would draft a ton of things that are broken in regular draft without Ubers. So I actually have a Terra captain of Tornadus-T. So I'm pretty stoked for that. Flying is such a good type, and this is such a good Pokemon, and obviously I don't have to Terra flying. I can Terra defensively or even offensively, many different things, but I am super stoked to use this thing as a Terra captain. We'll see if it was worth the points. It actually costs more points to Terra captain this than some of the Uber Pokemon. So that's what I mean. Instead of picking a second Uber, I didn't really feel like any of them that were available to me were, I don't know, I didn't like the pairing with Zekrom that much, so I figured this would be a bigger threat to my opponents. So anyway, what do you think about Big Bird Tornadus here?
It looks like they're bras.
It looks like there are bras. Okay. What do you think?
He has wings and he has claws.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't mention it's green because that's your favorite color, right? Yeah, and he's green. So, this Pokemon's obviously very good, and it's one of my Terra captains. So, for the next pick, again, we continue to draft things. Hey, buddy, it's okay. It's okay, buddy. It's another terribly broken Pokemon. So we have Palafin. This is not a Terra captain, but it's just a very good Pokemon. Obviously, this is like, you know, one of the S-tier bonds of normal drafts. So, we've got some nasty-looking Pokemon. We didn't pick up a second Uber, but we got some nasty Pokemon on this team. So we'll have to see. Like Palafin is better than, like, you know, I don't know, some of the lower tier Ubers that I could have paired with Zekrom. I feel like having the combination of Palafin and Terratorn is probably better than what was left for me. So, anyway, what do you think about Palafin?
He's like
Steve Rogers.
It's a cute dolphin, and also, why is he named Steve Roberts?
The name is Steve Rogers because that's Captain America's name. And he's kind of like Captain America because when he switches out, he starts out as this little baby dolphin, and then when he switches back in, he's this like superhero dolphin. So he's like he goes like a transformation from like scrawny, skinny little dolphin to superhero dolphin. So that's why he's Steve Rogers. What do you think?
He has teal and blue and white.
Yeah, okay. So next, I wanted a fairy before all the good fairies were gone, so we went ahead and picked Clefable. Not much to talk about Clefable. Again, it's just a good Pokemon, and it can do a lot of different things. It can be unaware, it can be offensive, it can be defensive, it can set rocks. It's just a great fairy, and I wanted to have a fairy in an Ubers League because there's lots of really big scary dragons running around. So, what do you think about Clefable?
It looks like a Pokédoll.
Yeah, actually, the Pokédolls do kind of look like one of these little fairy Pokemon. You're right. And what do you think, Bananas?
He's a little bit. He has a little swirling thing on his head, and he has arms that all tangled up.
All right. All right. I don't know what the poo-poo was, but something about it. I know, buddy. I know. Okay, let's get through this before the baby loses his mind. Oh, they're saying the tail looks like a poop, I guess. Anyway, Incineroar's back. Now we're going to get into the kind of phase of the draft where, I tend to draft a lot of the same Pokemon because I'm comfortable with them. They're comfy Pokemon for me. Incineroar is definitely one of those with Intimidate and just Part and Shot all over the place, and it's bulky as hell, and it knocks things off, and it's just a great glue Pokemon. It's a Dark type. Another critical type to have in an Ubers League because I don't want things setting Calm Minds all over me, and you know how I lose to Calm Minds all the time. So, and my baby's losing his mind. So, what do you think, Candy Canes?
He looks like a striped tiger that's standing up. More like a tiger that's like a giant like a tiger that's like in fighting mode or something.
Yeah. Is that better? Okay. Do you have anything to say, Bananas?
He is
Oops, sorry. Nope, that's not even a real thing there.
He is a fierce guy with claws.
Yeah, fierist guy with claws. Excellent. So another Pokemon, LL Cruel J, is back. Nope, now the baby's trying to grab the controller, and that's probably what happened on that last screen. Trying to make him not cry here. Right, so we have LL Cruel J's back again. Rapid Spinner, just a Pokemon I draft all the time. Not much else to say. So what do you think about it, girls?
He's like an octopus with two little peaches sticking out of him.
And Bananas? All right then. It looks like a raspberry noise, a fart noise. All right. So my second Terra Captain. This is a Terra Captain I've been wanting to have for a long time, Miss Magius. With Levitate, I feel like it's actually just a really good. It's a really good Terra Captain that's a low-tier Terra Captain. I want to be in a low-tier Terra Captain league so badly because, like, when am I going to Terra this instead of Tornadus? Like one game maybe. But anyway, so I'm stoked about Miss Magius. What do you think about Terra Captain Miss Magius?
I don't know. It looks like a ghost that's alive.
A ghost that's alive. What do you think, Bananas?
He looks like a pea.
He looks like a pea. Okay. And I don't think she's talking about the Lumberry. I think she's talking about, like, urine. So next, we still don't have a Steel type, so I grabbed Metagross. Metagross is a Pokemon that I have not used in a long time in draft. It's obviously fallen a little bit from grace, but it's super versatile, and it's a cool-ass Pokemon, and I don't know. It's a cool Pokemon, sick Pokemon. So I don't know what I'm going to nickname it yet, as you can tell by the fact that it doesn't have a nickname. So, girls, what do you think about Metagross?
He looks like a steel crab.
A steel crab? Yeah, maybe I'll go in that direction with a nickname. What do you think, Bananas?
He looks like a steel crab with an X on his nose.
With an X on his nose, yeah, definitely. Okay, and so by now I've actually used up a lot of my points. I got the minimum amount of Pokemon on a team, so like I said, the strategy here was instead of 2 Ubers, to just like super front load the team with like the best Pokemon I could get in draft. So I had 1 point left, I think it was. Oh, 2 points actually. And I had to draft 1 more Pokemon at minimum 9 team, where max you can have up to 11. And I'm sorry about the circus. No, is that what you like, Metagross? What do you have to say about Metagross, buddy? Of course, as soon as I ask him, he gets quiet. Okay, and so my last Pokemon, Ariados, I thought for 2 points, it's a grounded poison. Technically, it's a grounded poison. Yes, it's Gwen because it's after Spider-Gwen. This is true. It's technically a grounded poison, so we don't lose to T-Spikes. It also has Sticky Web, which I feel like will be fantastic in an Ubers League, especially when I have things like Palafin and Zekrom. So, spoiler alert, I might be bringing Sticky Web to our first game later today. So, you'll get to see that later. All right, what do you think about Spider-Gwen? Ariados.
Well, the thing is, the only part that doesn't look like her is because of the blue and orange stripes, and also she looks like a hornet.
Yeah, it does kind of have hornet features. What do you think, Bananas?
She looks like Ghost Spider with striped webs.
Yeah, Ghost Spider with striped webs. Excellent. She watches the little Spider-Man show on Disney Plus sometimes. No, I'm not a paid advertiser. Anyway, so girls, what's your overall thought on my draft? Last thoughts. I'm excited to use this team. A lot of big, scary threat Pokemon, even though I don't have 2 Ubers. Yeah, so what do you think?
There was a lot of cool nicknames for them.
Thank you. And you said, Bananas, you said that there was a fart. Is that what you were saying?
There was a little, so she had some little stick webs to stick to her.
Okay, all right. So that's my team for Season 2 of the King's Cup Draft League. Yeah, buddy, is that what you think about that? You don't like my team, do you, huh? Not a fan? Not a fan? Oh, okay then. All right, I got to go ring in the circus here. So enjoy the videos, and, that's the team.